I don't know. I don't know. I guess this is my. This is. I'll just introduce. Okay. This is Bhavi Devchand, who's a Scorchers women's Scorchers player, and this is like the first time that I've given a bit of a reveal for the PingMaster process, and Bhavisha has she's given me 3 bats to test, and hopefully my numbers correlate with Bhavisha's experience, and if they don't, this is going to be an embarrassing video. So yeah, okay, so let's see how we go. Let me just...
Cool. You're going to have to actually explain what they mean.
Yeah, so okay, so this is my very first PingMaster label. So what we've got here is I test the bat at 4 locations up the bat. Here, so sorry, let me do this. So the first one is at about 125 millimeters from the toe, and then 50 millimeters above there. And so you can see there that the ping number on near the toe is 239. Then it goes up to 252, drops to 243, 209, and then the total of those numbers is 943. So the total ping of this bat is 943, but it has a profile. It has a ping profile. Mm-hmm. So, so now I guess the thing is with ping is that it's all about relativity. So it's about comparing sort of thing. So those numbers on themselves don't really mean anything unless you've got another bat to compare it to. So, so now we can go to your next bat. I don't know if that's your favourite or not.
All 3 of these in dangerous here, so
okay.
This one here, so this is my current favourite.
Right, okay.
This is the actual sentence, so
okay.
Interestingly, not far off.
So this your favourite bat is now is a 972 total ping. Mm-hmm. So it's got more ping than the first one. Mm-hmm. And the numbers are 253, 252, 243 and 225. So when you put the 2 bats together, you can sort of see where the ping levels are different between the 2 bats. So this 972 has actually got quite a lot more ping at the top, at the high end of the bat.
Yep.
That's predominantly where the main difference is, plus it's got a little bit more ping down the bottom.
And I reckon I noticed the extra ping at the bottom of it.
You've noticed the extra ping at the bottom?
And that's why I prefer it particularly against in grade cricket, where the bottles are a bit slower and lower. I've noticed having a little bit more down there. That's, I think, why I prefer it compared to this one, where actually this is quite good at a state level when you're on good wickets or playing with the boys. Because it's actually hitting a bit higher on the bat. So
sure.
I think that's where I actually prefer the lower. I haven't noticed much difference up there yet, but I think the lower nature of the middle on this, kind of notice the difference.
Okay.
Now this third bat is the one that's very different in terms of shape.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so this is former Australian captains.
Really? So this is Meg Lanning's old bat?
This is Meg Lanning's bat. And it's not far off. Fascinating. So if we compare it to the Centum, we're at, see, I always thought this was a much higher middle and worse at the bottom, which it is worse at the bottom. So 248, pretty similar in the middle though.
Yeah.
That'll be good for Centum.
Yeah. So I didn't really know that I was testing Meg Lanning's bat. Yeah.
So this bat here is New Balance, and you can see the shape of it. So it's a long-handled, shorter blade.
I did notice that there were quite a lot of different. That I did notice that there was a big difference in the length of the blade. Yeah.
The length of the blade's shorter, but the length of the bat
it's a little bit more. Yeah.
A little bit shorter than this one. So it's just a different profile.
That one's got a toe guard on it as well, so it might lift it up a little bit as well.
So it's the same size. And you can really see it on the back in terms of the shape, how that dies away at the bottom. But that it's almost like it's been cut in half.
Yeah.
So they're very different and pick up extremely different.
Yep.
This one's just like a feather. There's nothing in it. But I find them sorry, the bottom's not great.
And you think that and there's the
And
ping
that
number,
for me-
so
and a lot
yeah.
of people talk. Ed Ping definitely says that's a 234, 253.
Yep.
And what we normally say is most bats have a pretty good middle.
Yep.
What matters is the toe.
Yep.
Because that's where you generally miss hit it.
Yep.
So if you're looking for a better toe, then you are. This has also been broken, to be fair. Like that's actually cracked.
Sure.
But generally you prioritise a better toe and a similar middle. Because if you're mishitting it, you don't normally miss it out of the middle. But no, that's cool. It pretty much reflects what I'd feel. I thought these two would have a significantly better total score than this one. But interesting. They are better.
And you can see that actually that there's quite a big difference in the number of grains in there. That one's only got 5 or 6, or sorry, it's about 6 grains. That one's got about 18, and I think that one's got about 13.
So in terms of willow, this will be good for you to know how they're sold.
Yes.
So this one is effectively not sold in the shops, but would be classed as a grade 1, top notch. If I could roll, I can roll if you want to up. So it literally says made laying on the handle.
Right.
So
Okay.
this is specially put aside for best in the world, pretty much.
Yep.
This is technically they put it down as their grade 2 bat, but all 3 of us in the shops looked at it and were like, nah, this is gold.
Yeah.
So they sent some guys at Revos, picked that one out for me, and immediately I looked at it and I was like, looks great, we'll give it a crack. So that was classed as their 2nd grade, sold at 2nd grade level, but we all agreed it was top
Yeah,
notch.
right.
This one,
And that one there was the highest ping
Yeah.
out of all of them. Yep.
and then this one here is literally grade 2 to 3 willow. It
Yep.
was given as a do you want to try it type of bat.
Yep.
Went into the net, so I was like, it's not great. Just hit a lot on a machine with it, and eventually it's come good. And I've actually used this the most. I've had this for about 4 years, and it's lasted. But you can look at it; it doesn't look as nice. It was classed as a 2 to 3. Do you want to give this a crack? It's just
Yep.
sitting around bat, and it's
Yep.
to be fair. So at a 943, it's not far off what you can't even
Yeah.
pay money for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
shows you that the costing and the way that grains of wood are decided don't actually
Don't translate to
match.
performance. Yeah.
These are all pretty close, I'd say, compared
Yes.
to they're all pretty close. And I've used them all in games this year, so there's no clear bad bat or
Yeah,
clear
yeah.
good bat. This is definitely my favourite at the moment. So this is the actual centre and it's flying at the moment.
Beautiful.
So that's pinging off. And a few people have said when they've used, I've lent it to some to try the centres, and a lot of people say good things about this one, and it's got the highest ping. So there you go.
Nice. Awesome. Thanks so much, Bhavi. I really appreciate you, I guess, going some way to sort of validating the ping
No, that's
process.
great. Love it. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.